can you play as good as you talk? Who's the sub? I said, oh, yeah, you've been watching the World Cup. Yeah, we had a pre-season friendly, and it was at Oxford City. And we split the two teams up that day. It was a pre-season game. Frank Lampard took a team down to Billericay, and I took the other group down to play at Oxford City. And it was opening their new stadium anyway. So anyway, I sit on the bench, and there's a guy stood next to me here. He's got his head in the box right after the kick-off. Harry, we ain't got that Chapman up front again this year. He's useless. Get rid of him. He's a donkey. Why have we got Chapman? Why aren't you bought a centre forward? He had West Ham tattooed all over up his arms. He had West Ham earrings in, tattoos all up his leg, hammers on his leg. Harry, Chapman, what a waste of time. Get rid of him. Anyway, this goes on all first half. He won't leave me alone, this fella. Half time, I make 3 substitutions. I took like 14 players with me, so I bring 3 subs on. Got no more subs. We're winning the game easily. Obviously, a pre-season friendly. The subs come on now. The other lads get changed into their normal gear. And suddenly I get an injury after 10 minutes, so now I've only got 10 men. So I turned to the fellow who's giving me grief all through the first half. I said, I said, big mouth. I said, can you play as good as you talk? He said, I'm better than that. I can play better than that Chapman. I said, well, come and get your gear on. Have a look at you. You're playing. He said, what do you mean? I said, you're playing. He said, who for? I said, West Ham. He went, well, I said, come on, you keep telling me how good you are, come on, you're playing. So he comes out, he said, I've got no boots. I said, what size are you? He said, 9s. I said to Eddie Gillum, the kit man, we got any boots in the kit, in the skip, Eddie, size 9? He said, yeah, got a few pairs of boots here, got a pair to fit him. So, okay, go and get changed, go on. He looked at me, go and get changed. 5 minutes later, he comes waddling up the touchline. He had feet like that, he had 10 to 2 feet. I'll never forget, he's got tattoos, all hammers on his legs. Comes down, so he's coming. I said, where'd you play? He said, centre forward. I said, all right, go on then. As he goes on, the guy comes down from the public address system, and he says to me, who's the sub, Harry? Who's the sub? They want to announce it over the public address. I said, who's the sub? I said, oh, yeah, you've been watching the World Cup. Titi Shayev, the Bulgarian striker. He went, I thought it was him. Anyway, he came on, played up front, scored a goal. And to be honest, he was better than Chapman. Make sure you subscribe to BetSafe's YouTube channel to find out what story I'll be telling next week. A young South African barrister who could have been a film star. They've turned the boot room into a prayer room. Got a puncher in a country lane. I mean, what a nightmare.